Good morning, Queendom. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys for checking out my uploaded video yesterday. I'm uploading another one this morning. You guys know I want to go live, but with the way signals is set up and everything, every time I try to go live, it messes up. It fucks up. So sorry, you guys. This weather got my eyes watering, got my nose running, everything this early in the morning. But I feel good. I'm headed out earlier than usual because I got a couple of, not move-ins, but prospects that really need to move in quickly. And you guys know I'm a softie. I'm a softie when it comes to them. It's not as cold as it was yesterday. I could say that, which is a good thing. And so I opted to come in 30 minutes early so that I can find some units for them that's almost ready. That won't take a week. It may take 3 days, to get them ready. 4 days at the most, maybe. So that's what I'm doing. I was tired last night. I surfed the web. I forgot you, Sasha. Sasha was calling, honey. Sasha was calling me up a storm. She's like, Gina, I'm live. Are you doing readings tonight? Are you doing? I know it had since I've done readings. It's been a minute. And that's on and off. Like I said, I've been rescheduling appointments and things as well because I've just been so busy. I've been so busy with this freaking job, my own business, personal business, and my kids and my grandkids. So it's been, a lot going on, and I've been stressed. I've been a little bit stressed. Come on, baby. And if you're a perfectionist like me, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to work. If you know me, if you guys know me, and you know how I am, like I said, I'm sensitive when it comes to my job. I like to make sure things are done right. I want to do my best for folks. If they, like I said, have a hard time trying to get into a place, I'm that person that want to do whatever I can to get them in there. And sometimes it gets stressing because people is rushing you and bugging you, and they fussing at you, and and all of this. And my coworker has been stressed because we had a meeting yesterday, and she found out that everything that she had done, or the way that she was being taught, it wasn't right. That it was the wrong way. And so it was changed, and it was frustrating when you've done all this work to find out that you had not accomplished a damn thing. The only reason my shit is right is because I've been fucking doing real estate for over 20 years. So I kind of know the routine, of it all. I kind of already know the logistics of it all. I'm just learning the way the company does it. The structure of it all is still the same. The platform is still the same. It's just the inside of it is changed up a little bit differently. So I'm just learning their way of doing it, and so which is not that, it's not that hard to figure out because everything else is the same. They may have a different program, but even when it's a different program, the program still much works the same. It's still a way that you go in and do your work orders. It's still a way that you go in and you look up your vacancies. So the programs itself may be a different type of program, but they all still do the same fucking thing. They all do the same thing. And once you figure that out, once you realize that, and once you learn how to manipulate it to where you can understand, it's faded. So there was some things that I had to change and switch up, but there was things that I already knew, which helped me. There was things that I was able to tell the manager that she didn't know, that I'm still telling her about. You got to do this way, that way. She did not know that when a person comes in with a voucher, that voucher amount is not necessarily the amount that they can get for an apartment, because you got to take out utilities. You have to subtract utilities. They give them a certain amount, an allotment of money that you have to subtract from that voucher for the utilities. So if they got a voucher that's, let's just say $1,500, and they say we subtracting $200 for utilities, well, you can't go get that nice fancy place for $1,500. You only have $1,300. So that means that because they subtracted from it to cover your utilities, so that means that you have to find a place that's $1,300. Now, some of you are probably saying, well, why they just can't pay the difference if they want to pay the difference? Well, housing does not allow that. Now, if if it's a private landlord and you and that private landlord trust each other and y'all want to work that out, you can go and throw it to them. It's not ethical. You're not supposed to do that. If you get caught, you can get in trouble. If they get caught, they can get in trouble. They can be kicked off the program. But people do it every day in order for them to find or get a decent apartment or get something that is big enough, that is big enough for them. But most apartment communities, they ain't doing that. If that voucher's for $1,500, and they're saying they're gonna take $2 for your utilities, they're gonna tell you, well, you don't have enough. You can only it's $1,350, and you only have $1,300. So you're not gonna be able to get that. So I try to do what I can to help the best I can, and to find the best apartment for whoever it is that my client is. And that's the reason why I try to get to know them. I go over things with them so that I can find the very best affordable, let me just throw that out there, the very best affordable apartment that's for them. So that's one of the reasons why I'm going to work early today, because there's a few clients of mine that I have that need an affordable apartment, and they need to move ASAP. And that's the thing. Once springtime roll around and parents realize that their children are out of school and they don't have to worry about getting them up early in the morning, they don't have to worry about trying to get back home at a certain time, they can go ahead and work and take whatever couple of hours, few hours to go apartment hunting, house hunting. So I'm trying to help them as the best way I can. So that's one of the reasons why I am going in kind of early today. So I saw all kinds of platforms yesterday Everybody had a panel. Everybody was, I'm talking about when I was flying, floating through the YouTube clouds, everybody had a panel. And some of them was really, talking about, and it's definitely split. Let me just put it out there. I am team Chris Rock, because that shit with Jada and Will Smith was really straight up fuck shit. It's really some straight up fuckery bullshit. And so I'm team Chris Rock. And because it wasn't handled right, it wasn't did right, and then he acts like that's something. He's a comedian. Know him, and that's how. And again, y'all need to. Some of you motherfuckers is straight mental as hell, because again, when you go back and listen to what Chris Rock said, it was not disrespectful. It was light as a motherfucker. It was a lightweight comedic joke, when we all know the things that he could have said, the things that he could have done. And a lot of people, as I'm listening to the panels, had points, and they said they the one put their shit out there. They the one let folks know what it was that they were doing. They are the ones, she is the one that made her husband look like a fucking fool, always comparing him to Tupac, talking about how in love she is with Tupac. She really didn't even want to marry Will. She did that shit. Well, we know why she did that shit. But you literally made your man look like a fucking fool. She did. She made her man look like a fucking, your husband. Not just a boyfriend, not just a nigga that you fucking around with, your husband. You made him look fucking stupid and dumb as fuck. And I liked when I heard some people said she should have just owned up to it. One guy had said, if that's what do, that's what they do. And they should, and Will should have got out there, and she should have got out there and say, look, when she over here, she get to do what the fuck she want to do. When I'm over there, I get to do what the fuck I want to do, because we have open marriage. But when we come as one, it's our respect, and we know what we doing. We know what each other's doing. But this is how our marriage work. When you genuine like that, when you 100 and you genuine like that, people love you. People fucks with you. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people, even those that don't even want to admit it, some of you guys right now that are y'all in the clouds right now, in the bushes, crawling around in the motherfucking gutter of the queendom. But, and y'all come on, pop on, every time I pop on, you watch, videos that I do. And even those that don't come out and fuck with me like that, they still say, that Miss Gina is realer than a motherfucker. That Miss Gina is. Why you think that they bring up this, when a motherfucker bring up the same shit about you every fucking single time they talk about you, they mention your name, okay? Every time they talk about you and mention your name, and they bring up repeated bullshit about, you know why that is? Because they ain't got shit on you. Ain't nothing else that they could say. There is nothing else that you guys don't know about me that I have not already said and mentioned. That I have not already said and mentioned. I'm a real bitch. I stand up in minds, and I'm grown. I'm grown, and I do grown folk shit. And if I gotta get out and hustle, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. If I had to be that bitch to sell my ass or whatever the fuck I did, then I say I did that shit. I stand in minds, and I don't understand why grown folks don't stand in theirs, but they want to make it like they better than you. Mother bitch, we doing the same fucking shit. We all trying to make $1. We all are trying to get ahead. Most of us ain't trying to be super rich, filthy rich. Most of us just want to be comfortable. I'm a bitch that just want to be comfortable. I don't need to be mega rich. Understand what I'm saying? I don't need to have more than the next hoe. I just want to be comfortable. I just want to be able to wake up one motherfucking day and not to have to worry about how to keep the lights on. That's it. I want to wake up one motherfucker, like y'all heard that noise, that was my gas light that just came on, and now I have to worry about how the fuck I'm going to put $10 in my gas tank. Comfortable. When you comfortable, that means you got enough to eat, sleep, fart, shit, do whatever, and the bill is all, light bill need to be paid. Oh, that's already taken out the bank account. You know, gas bill need to be paid. Oh, that's already taken out the bank account. Mortgage or rent need to be paid. Oh, guess what? They didn't already divvy that out the bank account. Just most of us, especially us grown-ass women that been working hard all our motherfucking life, we just want to be comfortable. We ain't trying to be better than the next bitch. We ain't trying to outdo the next hoe. I don't give a fuck about the next bitch. I give a fuck about Gina. I give a fuck about Gina's family. I give a fuck about Gina's kids and grandchildren. I don't give a fuck about what the next bitch doing, did, or got. Because it ain't gonna fuck me, feed me, take care of me. It's not. So I don't understand why it is that the need to have to drag me. Why you feel the need that you gotta put me down? Why you feel the need that you gotta share an old fucking video and put your own spin on it? Why you gotta feel the need that when you realize the truth of a real bitch, then you gotta spin it a different way? All because you're mad because she might have gotten a little bit more attention. She might got a few more cash apps or super chat than you. I don't understand it. How about collabing with a bitch? How about say, girl, how the fuck you do that? Because I need to know how to do that. How about just being real and honest and stand in your shit? If a motherfucker don't work, if the shit don't work for you, that shit don't work for you. If you had to do some hard motherfucking things in your life to get by, there is nothing wrong with that. We all got history and we all motherfucking past. And guess what? If anybody was doing better than the next person, we all wouldn't be on this motherfucker right here trying, praying that you get 1 million views, 1 million subs, just so you can bring home a couple of $1,000, a few $1,000 monthly, so you can pay your bills. On here, majority of you motherfuckers, this is all you got. That's why they shady. That's why they clowns. That's why they do the fuck shit that they do. Because most of them, they ain't got a job that they can go and clock the fuck in. They don't have a 401k. They don't got a PTO time. They don't got, all the fuck they got is YouTube and a motherfucking dream, a hope, not even a goddamn prayer. Cause God don't support fuck shit that you do to tear somebody down for $1. And you think, that's why I got more respect for a bitch that say, yup, I fuck for funds. Honey, how much it's a girl, a young lady on Bigo. Her name is Boss Barbie. And Boss Barbie, I like that little girl. Cause I call her little girl because she's a young lady, a young woman. She's young enough to be my daughter, but I like her because she on this motherfucker, and she'll tell you in a minute. They come at her. She tell a bitch in a minute, shit, I might fuck your man if the price is right. She said, I do it. I'm a hoe. She said, but I'm a paid hoe. The bitch driving around in a $100,000 car. She lives in a beautiful ass crib, dressed nice, don't want for the, and we may not like how she does things, but that's how she live. That's how she live. But what I like about it is she honest. And motherfuckers is mad because they can't spill her tea. You can't spill a tea that's already open. That's why these motherfuckers on YouTube get mad at me. They be mad like a motherfucker because they cannot spill my tea, because I get out here and I already tell a motherfucker how the fuck I am and the shit that I've done. You can't tell me the things that I did was wrong or wasn't right when I'm trying to feed my kids. When I'm struggling, when you are young out here struggling and you can't make minimum wage, because minimum wage ain't gonna pay for shit. So you do what you gotta do. This is why you got some of the girls that they strip. This is why you got some of the strippers that will fuck in the back room, because they realizing, damn shit, I ain't make but $500 tonight. All I made was $500, but that pretty bitch over there, or that bitch over here, that over there that's got tricks, that bitch over there that can do flips and spin around the pole and stand on her motherfucking head, that bitch made $1,500 tonight. I can't do tricks, spin on my head. All I know how to do is look pretty. I know how to do is look pretty and walk around and twist my ass. That's all. So all I made is $500. I don't mind going in the back room, blowing a motherfucker off, you know, for another $200. That's what the fuck that they do. You can't knock a bitch for her hustle. If that's what she gotta do to survive, to feed her motherfucking kids, who the fuck is you when you on here crying for scraps, begging for scraps? When you get on this motherfucker, say, Eddie, that I saw last night, that got on that panel, talked about how Jada got down. They talked about how Jada Pinkett got down all the niggas that she fucked and sucked off, all the motherfuckers that she sat there and compared to Will. Jada married Will for a status. She got with him for a status. That ain't her type of. She like that motherfucker that's gon' whoop that ass. And I ain't talking about whoop that ass and like beat her. I'm talking about whoop that ass and like, bitch, come here, bitch, fuck over. That's the type of motherfucker that she like. But Will like that bitch that's gonna be in, cause see, his first wife wasn't like that. His first wife, she was in love and she was in awe. They was new to this game together, and she didn't give him that what they call that je ne sais quoi. The first wife didn't give him that je ne sais quoi, but when he saw Jada, she was that bitch. He like, yeah, I want that. He was infatuated. Motherfuckers get infatuated with you, and they get that shit confused with love. You be thinking that's a motherfucker that's in love, a nigga that loves you. They don't give flying fucks to the wind about you, but they're infatuated with you. They infatuated with you. There's some people on here, every time I get on, they watch me. Not because they like me. They infatuated with me, and they say, damn, you know what? I like to fuck Miss Gina get down. She gonna get on here and talk that real shit. She gonna get on. I'm 50 fucking years old. I lived a life. I lived a hard motherfucking life. I lost my father when I was around 12, 13 years old. So I ain't grow up with no daddy that could show me, that could teach me the right way. My mother, her own thing. She had to do. To take care of us, and I can't do nothing but respect her. Did I always like it? No. But my mother she didn't play with motherfuckers. And I got that from her. My mom she didn't bring it back home, but she would say, now she didn't pick the right kind of niggas. I ain't gonna lie about that. My mother didn't, the boyfriends that she picked, she didn't pick the right motherfuckers, you know, and, but she didn't bring a lot of motherfuckers back to the house. And when she went to do whatever fuck it was that she had to do, she would say, I'm going to take care of business. I'll be back. And when my mother said she was going to take care of business, and when she said that she would be back, she came back with money. She didn't come back broke. My mother used to tell us, you better never, ever bring your motherfucking ass back here with a wet ass and dry pockets. And you been the fuck out all fucking night. what they got going. I look like it might have been an accident or something. And so, and that's how I grew up. You know, I grew up, the struggle was real, you know. So when I would leave as well, and tell my mom, tell my children that I had to go and take care of some business, no matter what it was that I had to do or did, I never came back broke. I never came back to the house with a wet ass and dry pockets. I always let any motherfucker know to even give me conversation, to even have conversation with me. And you get some guys that they'll tell you straight off, I gotta give you money. You acting like a hoe. Well, nigga, you asking for pussy. What the fuck that make you a trick? You acting like a trick. Don't let no motherfucker. Dudes, let me tell you something. Dudes get real personal, and when that shit is beneficial to them, these motherfuckers will sit there and they'll take you out to eat. They might take you out to a club or a movie or something, and now they don't even wait till you get back or anything. Motherfuckers will wait, if not before you leave the restaurant or the movie theater. Them motherfuckers tell you immediately, well, can we go? You want to go to the hotel? You want to go back to your place? Motherfucker tell you immediately what it is that they want from you, but then get mad because you ask them for something, you know, in return. They'll get mad. Don't ask me for nothing personal if you don't want me in your pockets. They'll ask you for your cookie jar, sugar bowl, whatever it is that you want to call it, and then they get mad. They get mad because you like, what the fuck you gonna give me? And that's why the reason why these young girls that let you know straight out that they want to bar, and this is what they about, and everybody say, ooh, that bitch been with 20 football players. That bitch been with, X, Y, and Z. And why you mad? Because they all know she been ran through, but that didn't stop them. You understand what I'm saying? They all know she been ran through, but that didn't stop the next football player, baseball player. That didn't stop, the next rapper from fucking with her. Look who everybody talk about, April Jones. Everybody talk about April Jones. Look who April Jones, Taye Diggs. And everybody know how she get down. But that ain't stopping the next nigga. And April is about her hustle. Everybody, I saw something where somebody was saying yesterday, is Taye Diggs using Jones? Not. Is Taye Diggs using April Jones? Not. April is using his motherfucking ass. That's what life is about. Everybody wants to get somewhere. If they got it, you gon', or you want it, or you trying to get it. The hustle is real, and some of you motherfuckers already know how real the hustle is when you starving, when you hungry. It's all life. It's a part of life. That's all I'm saying. It's a part of life. All right, you guys. I am here. I've made it to work. I will see you guys later on. I love you. Ta-ta for now.